This event was actually, will have basically national names starting at 5 o'clock on Friday. It goes 5 to 11 on Friday, and then on Saturday it goes from 2 in the afternoon until 11 p.m. Right? So with that, that's one of the things that was going to be different. Also, the demographic we were aiming for with the Verge Festival is basically 15 to 30. A typical Summerfest audience is really more 25 to 45 plus. Right? But we wanted to actually specifically get in, do something new, something different, grow our audience, because one of the things I think that you probably also with your own events, and no offense to any of us, but as we all are getting older, I think we find that more of us don't go out to events as much, that we don't want to stay out all night. I know it's particularly with Summerfest, what we typically find is, I'll say I'm 53. I'll be 54 on June 22nd. All the people that I went to high school with, I can say for a fact, none of them come to Summerfest. They just don't. Also, if and when they do, it's only to come to see one specific thing, such as they'll come to see Stevie Wonder, and they want to know how they can park their car, get in, see the show, and get home. That's all they want to do. So as I tell these guys and gals, hey, you got to come down to Summerfest and you got to do that. Compared to, and I'll be honest, when we were younger, all we wanted to do was just, and I mean, when I first started going to Summerfest, I was 13, 14 years old. I just was happy just to get outside of the house to get away from my parents, right? I was just happy to say, I went down here and I hung out and I did some things. Every festival is going to have that kind of evolution. Summerfest now is a very mature event, and we know that we need to actually do some things as far as some newer events. We're also looking at doing a blues barbecue, a blues country barbecue over the Labor Day weekend. The unfortunate thing is, after all the work that we've done now to get the Verge Festival and also do Summerfest right after, I think we were all exhausted. So I don't know if we're really going to do that other event. I think it's one of the things that we were very ambitious, and we thought this was just going to be great. This was just going to be great that we are going to do this new event. Now that actually the reality is here and we're doing it, yeah, I guess I'm feeling it. Even when I leave here, I've got to go back and prove some brochures and do some other things, so we're actually in a pretty long cycle. A couple other things, again, that's the Verge Festival. It's new music, and believe me, if you look at the schedule and you don't know any of the band's names or what they are, don't. I mean, this festival isn't for you anyway, you know. And I'll be honest. I mean, if you don't know who Weezer and AFI and some of the other ones, I have to make Rennie Lane, She and Him is actually going to be very good. Anybody know Zoe Deschanel? Okay, Zoe Deschanel, yeah, it's a very good band. She's a sister of, who's the lady in Bones? I can't remember what it is. Also her last name is Deschanel. Anyway, it's going to be a little bit of a movie star.